Mayfair Witches Season 2 started in a worrying spot, but the Anne Rice series is slowly improving, and Mayfair Witches Season 2 Episode 4 was its best hour yet. One of the adaptation's biggest flaws has been how it utilizes characters other than Rowan and Lasher, but the second season is working out those issues as we hit the halfway point. The plots are finally converging, and the more extended Mayfair family members are beginning to be crucial elements of the show, which is what we should have gotten in the first place. We'll start with Rowan and Moira's team-up because they were a match made in TV heaven. They bring unique skill sets to the situations they encounter during Double Helix. After Mayfair Witches Season 2 Episode 3, I thought that Moira would have cut Rowan loose because she couldn't trust that her cousin would follow through with her decision to take down Lasher. Despite Daphne being trapped in a hex thanks to Rowan's bizarre magical outburst, Moira understood that Rowan had the weight of the world on her shoulders and wasn't afraid to point it out. The episode excelled because these two worked together to get closer to uncovering the more profound mysteries of the Mayfair family, and there's every reason to believe we'll see more of it down the line. The family would be wise to remember that Rowan has had this designee role thrust upon her out of nowhere, so anyone expecting her to make decisions that align with the family's needs is barking up the wrong tree. Rowan has questioned her decisions so far because she's facing scrutiny from all angles. Still, her outburst at the beginning of the episode highlighted that she's losing her patience with everyone and is ready to make decisions without consulting anyone. She's an unpredictable family member and has been given this coveted position of power, and she may be able to unite the Mayfairs before the season ends. The family holding a meeting without her to discuss whether they should smite her down was something, but maybe they'll be eating crow when she proves that her decisions have been for the family's benefit all along. The most surprising aspect of this installment is that it seemed poised to be all about Moira and Rowan working together to save Daphne and JoJo from the Hex. However, it was so much more than that. Learning more about Evelyn and Dolly Jean's link to Julian was fascinating because it provided context that complemented these characters and added a solid foundation to their identity and place in the family. It's clear the Mayfair women have endured a lot over the years, and the series is excelling because it finally taps into that rich history. Mayfair Witches Season 2 Episode 4 threw so many curveballs into the narrative and has set up many exciting plots for the back half of the season. Still, one of the most exciting things has to be Lark and what he plans to do with the information about Rowan. Lark and Rowan share a past, as evidenced by the flashback to their life together crumbling when he kept information about his new job from her. Lark has been a difficult person to read because, on the surface, it's evident that he's very much in love with Rowan. But this episode proved twice that he's too self-serving to be in a relationship with her. He's devoted to his job, and his curiosity about the blood sample she sent him was probably more important than anything else in making him hop on a flight to New Orleans. There's a connection between these two. But why do I feel Rowan must kill him to keep the family's secrets intact? He's matched her DNA to Lasher's, and he's already revealed that Lasher's sample wasn't human. So this development has to be the kind of breakthrough a scientist like him lives for. The flashback into how Lark and Rowan parted ways a few years ago was to show viewers that history is about to repeat itself in a much bigger way this time. Mark my words. Look at it this way. Mayfair Witches wants viewers to root for Rowan and Sip, and they're already slowly starting to communicate with each other again. Whatever Lark has planned for Rowan and her family won't be worth the Talamasca wiping his mind. And I can't shake this feeling that Sip will be far more interested in allowing Rowan to do what she needs to with no questions asked. Sip has been criminally underused this season, but there's a buzz of excitement for his arc because of the mystery surrounding where Albrecht took Lasher and his plans for the devil. Lasher is a powerful being, but Albrecht has been immersed in the Talamasca for years and knows how to take things off book. The addition of the Amsterdam arm of the Talamasca was a great way to expand the series' scope again, and it would be interesting to see what things are like in the Netherlands. I'm unsure whether the series will showcase Sip answering to those higher up the food chain than him, but it would be a decent way to continue setting up the Talamasca. A few episodes ago, Mayfair Witches Season 2 was destined to be another disappointment, but the creatives and cast are now working to shape it into the series it should have been from the start. It's a shame it took so long to get to this point, because many viewers have probably already left and won't return, but I'll enjoy Mayfair Witches for as long as it lasts. Over to you, Mayfair Witches fanatics. Are you digging the series' compelling new direction? What's your take on Lark and his breakthrough about Rowan and Lasher? Let's make some magic in the comment section.